How's it going, everybody? Thanks a lot for joining me for another beer review. Today I'm going to be looking at another beer sent to me by my buddy Lee. Thanks a lot, bro, for sending this beer out to me. Today's beer is going to be from Ravens Brewing Company out there in Abbotsford, BC. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I think I've had a beer or two of these guys, at least collabs. And I have fond memories, fond associations with the brewery, though I don't really know exactly what beers I drank from them. So, yeah, pretty cool. This is Old Familiar English Dark Mild at 4% alcohol by volume. Classic, what do they call that? The Union Jack? It's not the Confederate. I actually know people who confuse the British flag with the Confederate flag, and I'm like, brush up on your history, you know? Come on, guy. Yeah. 4% alcohol by volume, 20 IBUs. Don't know anything else about this because I go into beers blind for the most part. If it's an IPA, I'll like research what hops is in it, but that's about it. But, yeah, don't know anything about this beer except what they're telling me, and it's not a whole lot. It's vegan, so they didn't, like, drop a brisket or, like, I don't know, British roast beef in there or anything like that. There's some breweries who would actually do that just to sell cans, you know. So, glad for that. Let's get it cracked, poured, and see how it is. Other than milkshake stouts, I prefer my beers to be vegan. Call me crazy. Someone had the brilliant idea of making a bacon and egg breakfast stout back in the day, and I'm like, I'm not putting that in my mouth. Also, the like prostate cancer beers that like put prairie oysters in their, like, come on, man. One local brewery, one Alberta brewery did it. It was called Blue Balls, and it was prairie oysters and blueberries. And I don't know, I wasn't into the idea, but hey, it's creative. Yeah, it's pouring a deep brown kind of color. It is in a deco glass, so don't really know what's going on haze wise. Maybe in a slimmer glass you could see some light, but in this one not at all. Tons of carbonation, a big 2.5 fingers of a fluffy off-white, slightly less than tan, sandy colored head. Really nice looking head. Almost looks like a Belgian double or something like that. Let's get an aroma. Lots of dark fruit. Punch of hops. Just a nice earthy kind of hop. And some malts. Yeah, some bready, darker kind of malts in the background. Let's go into the taste. Cheers. Severely underrated style. The English Dark Mild. I've had maybe 5 in my lifetime. Barely anyone in North America brews them, at least that I've seen. And I gotta say, it's a really pleasant, easy drinking, approachable style more people should brew, you know? Breweries out there. Brew a nice dark mild here and there. Maybe put some chocolate or something in there. Maybe some cacao nibs or coffee or something to get the hipsters into it. But it's, I mean, this is great. It's light, but has the flavor of stouts, you know? But that classic English, it's not a negative thing, but like metallic kind of thing. Really dig it. It really suits the beer. It's earthy. It's maybe slightly smoky, maybe a hint of like, what is it? Hickory? Something like that. Some sort of like smoking wood in there. There's, speaking of smoking, there's a hint of tobacco in there, like a sweet pipe tobacco. There's a nice amount of roasty chocolate and coffee kind of thing, you know. It's really, really pleasant. Tea leaves, like British tea time, you know. That's Cockney. I don't know. Hello, governor. I don't know, fuck. Yeah, really good. Really freaking good. It's one of the better ones I've had. I remember Redline Brewing out in Ontario somewhere, a little north of Toronto. They made an awesome one that I was sent by a friend of mine. I've had a few others that I don't really remember, but so out of the few that I've had, I remember two, and this one I think is actually better than the other one I had. So this is the best I've ever had of the style. So thanks, Lee. You gave me a number one. That's it. Ratings wise, I'd probably give it a solid 90. It's not bad. It's something I could drink every day. It's light, 4%, but it's got big, deep, rich flavor. And then that carbonation, that slight spritzy carbonation washes your palate clean, and you're ready for another. You know, this is a perfect pint beer. Go to the pub, drink like 8 of these, and Uber home, don't drive, you know, or Lyft, whatever they have out in Abbotsford. But yeah, there we go. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Solid 90, solid beer. Thanks a lot, Lee, for sending it to me, and thanks for watching, everybody. I said that already. Till the next time, cheers.